ladies. So I just got back from my HSG test appointment, and I'm going to tell you all about it. I got there about 9 o'clock this morning, and then the tech brought me back into the room to put my gown on, and then she took me into another room with all the machines and the tall, flat bed. It was actually just like a hard table that I had to lay on. I had to wait about a half hour for the doctor to come in, the doctors I should say, but during that time the tech was just explaining to me everything that was about to get done. Now there was a doctor from radiology in there that took the pictures, and there was also my OBGYN was inserting the catheter in the dye, and she brought her nurse along to help her. Okay, so it starts with the speculum, that lovely speculum that we all know about. And she was telling me that, okay, you might feel a little bit of discomfort. Scout, what are you doing? Come here. Because I'm about to insert the catheter and blow up the balloon a little bit. Okay, let's sit down. Sit down. Oh! And as she was doing this, I wasn't feeling anything except the speculum. So she removes the speculum once the catheter is in there, and she's like, alright, well, you might feel a little more cramping here because I'm about to insert the dye. I still didn't feel anything. And after about a minute, the doctors look at each other and they say, well, do you see it? I don't see it anywhere. And turns out the dye wasn't even entering into the uterus. So my doctor was very concerned that there was a blockage, like, in my uterus. A large blockage preventing anything from getting in there. But about 2 minutes later, they put the speculum back in, and they realized that when they took the speculum out, the catheter came out. So they just didn't blow the balloon up enough. So that first time I had it done, I didn't feel it. But when they did it the second time, I felt it, and it hurt. It wasn't anything like the horrible pain that I'd heard about, but it hurt nonetheless. It was like, I mean, you know, that uncomfortable, I shouldn't say, I think the worst part of it was when they put the dye in, because it was just a big surge of cramps that came all at once, and I'll be honest with you, I dropped the F-bomb, just because it happened so fast. And I felt really bad. I apologize. But the whole, you know, putting the catheter in and, you know, the speculum, that was basically the same as a PAP. The only thing that really, and it hurt was the, sorry, my dog is, like, chasing the cat again today. The only thing that really hurt was the cramps, and it lasted seconds. So if you're really worried about it, you know, doing the test, it's really not that bad in my experience. She did say that everything looked great. My tubes are clear, my uterus looks good. The fluid came out of both sides beautifully. They didn't have to use that little claw grabby thing. I've heard on some girls' vlogs that they had to take this, like, grabby thing and grab the opening of your cervix to put the catheter in, and they didn't have to do that for me. And when I totally think of that, I think of the claw that comes down in those toy machines to pull up your toy. I don't know, that's what I think about. But they didn't have to use that on me, so that's good. So everything looks great, which is good. You know, I'm really happy about that, but like I said yesterday, I'm left with that disappointment of why am I not getting pregnant then. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm not redoing this video. She's going to have to be in it. Stop it. And this next part, sorry. Scout just jumped on Becca while she was sleeping. So this next part was the part that discouraged me the most, because my doctor and I ended up having a discussion about IUI and Femera, and when I told her that I wanted to start Femera if it doesn't work this cycle, then she said, well, if Clomid is making you already ovulate, I don't think you'll have very much luck with Femera because it's not a med that works above and beyond Clomid. It's just a different kind of med that might make people ovulate when they don't on Clomid. So that was the first discouraging thing. And then the second was when I brought up IUI, she said that with Trav's sperm count being as high as it was, she doesn't see that it's necessary to do an IUI because, IUIs are mainly for couples with low sperm count. And I know I have a couple friends that have done IUIs because of that reason, but I'm sure I have other friends that have done IUI just for the sake of trying to get pregnant and not having anything to do with the sperm count. Stop it. Stop it. Becca. I'm sorry, I'm not redoing this video. If you're going to go do that, go play somewhere else. So, I don't know about that. That discouraged me. And she wants to refer me to a specialist, which, it's not in my area. I'd have to drive, about an hour, maybe. It's in Milwaukee or Green Bay. So, it's not, extremely far on my way. But if she's telling me that IUI she wouldn't think IUI would be effective, the next thing would be, IVF, right? And unfortunately, Travis and I are just not in the position to even think about IVF right now with my job thing that happened a few months ago. So, I'm hopeful for this month. I found a girl's channel the other day, and I saw that she had her HSG test done last month, and I don't know, it must have cleared her tubes or something because she ended up getting pregnant that cycle. So I'm not getting my hopes up, but I'm trying to be really hopeful that that's what happens with us. So yeah, that's where we are. I'm on cycle day 7, and I've been getting, my positive OPKs 20 or 21, and I've been ovulating on cycle day 22 like clockwork. So I will, make an update as soon as I get my positive OPK and let you ladies know. And that's it. I hope you guys have a great day. And Renee, I'm thinking of you today during your test. And yeah, that's it. So I'll talk to you ladies later. Bye.